Right now, going to be rating all the WWE Money in the Bank 2025 matches out of 10 and rating the show out of 10 at the end. Let's get right into it now then, starting with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which I have spelt wrong. Right, there we go. So, I gave the match, I'm giving the match an 8. I feel like it was a good match in my opinion. Obviously, in this match, we had Naomi winning this. She defeated Alexa Bliss, Julia, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, and Stephanie Valkyrie. I thought this was a good match. I think it was the right winner as well with Naomi winning. I predicted her to win. I feel like this really gets her heel character getting some good solid momentum behind her now, which I feel like was important. You can't suddenly turn someone and then not make them win or do something big. So yeah, they've gone the right way here. Yeah, I think overall it's a good match. I thought Stephanie Valkyrie had a very good showing throughout the match, to be honest with you. She was very good. Going after Rhea Ripley a lot on the ladder. I thought Roxanne Perez had a good showing. Her and Alexa Bliss went at it a good few times, to be honest with you. Really hitting some fantastic moves onto each other. Rhea Ripley was fantastic against everyone, of course. As I said, her and Stephanie Valkyrie were going at it. Valkyrie got the better of Rhea Ripley a lot in that match, though. But Rhea and Alexa went at it. Rhea and Naomi went at it. And yeah, I feel like, all of them linked very, very well. All of them had very good chemistry, and they all put on a very good and entertaining ladder match, in my opinion. But yeah, Naomi won the match. Definitely the right decision to have her win. I'm more happy with that. So yeah, 8 out of 10 in my opinion for this ladder match. Then we go to our men's IC title match, Dominic Mysterio versus Otkin Jr. This was a late match that, was only announced like hours before the show. I gave this a 5. I mean, it's like, it was just there, really. It wasn't an awful match, but it was just there. I wasn't really emotionally invested in the match whatsoever, to be honest with you. Dominic mostly dominated the match. You had Liv Morgan screaming, trying to, get involved on the at ringside. Then you had Otkin Jr. just before he got defeated, having the little bit of offense. Dominic Mysterio ended up catching him and taking advantage again. And then, he ended up winning the match by hitting the frog splash. So, yeah, Dominic Mysterio won the match, retained his IC title. Surprise, surprise. That was obviously going to happen. But, yeah, they gave Otkin Jr. an opportunity. Fair enough. It's only a 5-minute match. So, yeah, can just get a 5-star, really, out of 10. Anyway, there we go. That's my opinion. Not really much to say on that match. Then we go to a good match, so in my opinion, which is the women's IC title match, which I gave an 8. I thought this was definitely much better than their first match at Backlash between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. I feel like it was better, more stakes on the line as well. Lyra had some very good offense, and Lyra actually started off the better out of the two. Lyra's really going after her a lot, beating her down. Becky Lynch was taking a while to get into the match, but once she did, she was pretty dominant over. I feel like, there was a point where, Lyra was dominating the match. There was a point where it's a little bit back and forth. There's a point where Becky was dominating. But yeah, Becky ended up winning the match due to a roll-up. So both of them are now beating each other due to a roll-up. So yeah, it shows that the feud's not over yet. Becky Lynch ended up winning, of course, as I said, and Lyra had to end up raising her hand as she won the match. But then, as well, though, Becky Lynch wanted, she was like to Lyra, "Oh, do it like you mean it, do it like you mean it." So she did it again. Then she had to put the belt round her waist, and then Lyra gave her a massive suplex and beat her up. And then, yes, this feud is still going on. It's still going on, Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria, which I don't mind at all. They link well. They have good matches. I think they're actually both decent together on the microphone as well, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I actually think the feud's decent. I wouldn't mind seeing it one more time. But, yeah, Becky Lynch probably had to win. Yeah, there we go. I don't really like Becky Lynch at all as a heel. I think she's really, really, really cringe. But let's see how it goes now. She's champion. But, yeah, we're definitely going to see another match probably at Clash of Champions. Anyway, next up then, we go to our men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which I've given an 8.5 out of 10. I feel like it was a very good match, to be honest with you. I feel like, having people like Penta in the match is very good. He had a fantastic showing today. High flying from absolutely everywhere, taking everybody out. Grande Americano actually had a very good showing as well, to be honest with you. He was actually good today. There was a point where I think LA Knight kind of lifted him up or something, hoisted him up. Penta was there climbing the ladder. Grande Americano hoists himself onto the ladder from another ladder. They climb up. Yeah, he had loads of good moments today. Outside Gable, Grande Americano. I think as well, Seth had his moments as well throughout the match. Obviously, he was a big story in it. I didn't even say he was in the match. Seth Rollins defeated Andrade. Andrade was actually very good as well, to be fair. Grande Americano, LA Knight, who was also very good. Penta and Solo Sikoa. Seth Rollins was getting frustrated at a point because he couldn't bloody win. So he's there calling on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed to come out. They were apparently watching on the screen, so they came marching out straight away. Beating everyone up, taking everyone out. Braun Breaker giving LA Knight a brutal spear, for example. Bronson Reed, it looked like he actually broke one of the ladders when he came out, trying to be absolutely destructive. They took everyone out until JC Mateo and Jake Fatu then came out, beat them all up, took out Bronson Reed, took out Braun Breaker. Then it looked like Jake Fatu had Solo Sikoa winning the match by sorting out the ladder and all. Then he screams, "Oh, I hate you!" So pulls him off, beats him up badly. There we go. They're no longer together. Well, not that they were together. They're no longer friends or, no, they're always beacons. But they don't like each other anymore. So, we all saw this coming. Onto a Solo Jake Fatu feud now. We're actually doing something with Solo, giving like a legit feud, which is good. That's fine with me. Good overall. But then eventually Seth took all advantage of this, climbed up the ladder. LA Knight tried to stop him, but he couldn't. Seth Rollins wins. There we go. 8.5. It was a predictable winner, but it's the right winner. Anyway, then we go to Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. There's only one reason why this match gets a 9 out of 10. It's because of R-Truth returning to WWE suddenly after a week after he got released. They actually listened to the fans and they bring R-Truth back. But overall, it was a good match. It was John Cena and Logan Paul mostly beating up Jey Uso for a lot of the parts of it, beating him down in the corner, Cody getting frustrated. Until John Cena and Logan Paul were eventually arguing about who's in, who's out, who's in, who's out. Oh, I tagged you in. No. Uso was eventually able to make the tag to Rhodes. Cody Rhodes then came in, beat them all up. Took out John Cena, took out Logan Paul. Logan Paul and Jey Uso, first Jey Uso ended up spearing John Cena onto the table. Then eventually, though, Logan Paul came out of nowhere, jumped onto Jey Uso onto the announce table. Those two were taking out the match. Cody Rhodes tried taking out Cena, but then John Cena ended up taking out Cody Rhodes with the belt, as it looked like Cena was about to win. A man in a black hoodie, all dressed in black, came out and started beating up Cena, whacked him around the head with the belt. Cody Rhodes hits the crossroads onto John Cena. But just before that, though, it was revealed the guy was R-Truth that came out. And the crowd went absolutely mad for this. I was shocked that he actually came back after being released. It's not something you usually see, is it? Coming back like a week after you were released. Fair play to WWE TKO for pulling the trigger on that. And Cody Rhodes pins John Cena as well. Don't forget, that's also a big bloody talking point. There's a lot of talking points to take out of all of it. But that match gets a 9 out of 10. And overall, I'd give the show an 8.5. But Cena being pinned is an interesting one as well, though. But what's going to happen with R-Truth and John Cena? They're going to go at it again? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching.